you ever felt being taken advantage of, or even betrayal? Especially from the ones you care about, the ones you love. It's hurt. It really is. And if you've been through it, you know. You know that it would teach you so much than you could ever think of. It's hurt. No, especially when you care. You give so much, and in return, you get the opposite, and you realize that to them it was never about you, and you were never that important in the first place. And I'm not trying to say these things to put someone down or trying to talking bad about someone, but that's just the reality. That's just human nature, and I should have known that, and I shouldn't have taken it so personally. At the end of the day, we all just out here trying to survive, trying to do what's best for us. At the end of the day, we are the main character of our life. You know what I'm saying? We are the main character in our story, and we're doing what's best for us, trying to make choices, decisions that will be best for our survival, for our best interest. So I can't just be here and dwelling on, or holding a grudge on someone who's never there for me, even when I was there with them every single time. And I had to learn it the hard way, because sometimes you give so much, and in return you had nothing. But even worse, they even took something from you, and it hurt, I mean, if it was something that someone that you don't really care about, then it's whatever. But this is from a person that you love, that you care about. And it's so true. The saying, you don't judge a person by the things they say, but by the things that they do, the action that they take. It's like they can say all the things, all the sweet, all the things that you could think of, and they sound good on paper, but the things that they do, the action that they decide to take. That is the important part. That is when you know the true color of a person. And I had to learn the hard way. Even with the people that related to you, even with that, it just made me realize that even when you're related, even when you're sharing the same DNA, still, you're gonna get that once in a while, and it just makes you realize that at the end of the day, everyone's just out there for themselves. Everyone just doing their best. Doing what's best for them, and that's just the reality. And I'm not here trying to, shit on someone or anyone. But I just have to learn that this is how it works. And let go of the grudges that I'm holding on because someone didn't meet me halfway, because I cared too much. So now it's hurt. It's hurt even more because you would never expect that person to turn your back on you. Because you've done so much for them, and they should know that. They should know that all these works you've been putting in, and you've been trying to help them out. And you would never thought that they would ever turn their back on you. But little did I know, when it's come to their best interest, they'll always choose themselves. And I should have done that too. And maybe that's the lesson for me today, is stop giving so much. And maybe I should choose myself first next time. Maybe that's the lesson for me to learn, so I can stop being a people pleaser, trying to please everyone, always putting other people first, and then when they don't do the same, you think that there's something wrong with you. You think that you're being betrayed. But I think the reality is everyone just being human, doing what they always do. And I should know that, because they choose themselves. And that's what I should have been doing too. I should have chosen myself instead of always putting other people's interests before me. Always trying to be that person. Trying to do things for other people and never expecting anything in return. But I'm subconsciously expecting something in return. It accepted. And here I am, holding a grudge on someone because I can't help. I can't help but to keep on thinking that they should have done the same for me. Or even at least if they don't do the same. At least not, you know, turn your back. Well, turn their back on me, you know. I mean, I'm feeling like this is a little personal. But I think this is good for everyone to listen to, is that sometimes we have to learn it the hard way. Sometimes we have to put ourselves first. Especially if you're listening to this and you're a people pleaser, always trying to do things for other people, always give and give and give. And sometimes you don't even expect anything in return. You just give. But then you know it. You know what I'm talking about today. One's a person that you care so much about. A person that you love. Turn their back on you. And it's just that feeling of betrayal. It's like, after all these things I've done for you, and yet you've given me no respect, you know. It's like, well, not respect, but just being taken advantage of. You know, when you're so easygoing, when they know that they can hurt you. No, like when they know that they can make a certain decision, choices, and expecting you to be like, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna be pissed off or I don't know, maybe I'm just being dramatic. But it is just that when you realize that everyone is just out there for themselves, and then you over here trying to live your life just to win their approval. And that's when you realize that. Why have I been living my life trying to win their approval, trying to impress even strangers? Why have I been living my life because I want to be liked by other people? And then you realize that these people, they never care about you in the first place. And the only person that really care about me is just mom. Maybe dad. I don't know. We rarely talk. But mom, I think she's the only one that cares. That truly care. I don't know what I'm going to do if she's no longer here. I don't know what I'm going to do. But it's just that feeling once you finally realize that nobody cares. why should I? And I guess sometimes you gotta learn it the hard way. That you don't have to live your life based on other people's expectation. You don't have to take the route that everybody else is taking. You don't have to be fit in with other people so you could feel like you're enough. What if you are at just you are, you know? It's a hard pill to swallow because we all want to be accepted by other people. And what do? We do things just so we can fit in. But then you realize that everyone's just out there for himself. And sometimes you just gotta choose you. Do things that is best for you, not for other people. You just gotta choose yourself. Sorry for being so dramatic today. It's been a long, quite a long couple of days. And you know, like when you go through things like this, it's make you feel like shit. It's make you feel like the worst out there to get you. It feel like you just don't wanna do anything. Just I don't know, that feeling. But I think that's when you learn the most. When it hurt. And it's no pain, no gain. Sometimes you gotta be hurt. So you know what it's like. And sometimes you gotta hurt. So you can change. You could finally change. And when the pain of staying the same hurt more than changing, that's when you're gonna change. So maybe sometime you think about it. Think about that. Life's out there to get you. And you feel like you're stuck. And the silent no longer bother you. You can just sit in silence and feel at peace with yourself. You'll learn that nothing really mattered in the first place. It was never that serious. Even this podcast. You know, every day, every time I go open this mic, I always have this insecurity to say 378 episodes now, and no one's watching, no one's listening. You must be suck. You must be terrible. And then I look at my subscriber counts again, and I've lost 2 subscribers recently. And it's make it even worse. It's like, fuck, your content must be terrible, you know? And you only have 1 follower on Spotify, 0 follower on other platforms, but you do have 16 follower subscriber on YouTube. It was 18 the other day, now 16. And it just make you feel like shit, you know? And you don't feel like doing it. And then for the last 2 days, I haven't been making podcast episodes because I keep on telling myself, you suck. You don't have anything good to say. You just talk shit. And it's a hard place to be. And you feel like you're just not good enough to even just be yourself because you're comparing yourself to other people. And the grass is already greener on the other side. But at the same time, it's also greener where you water it. And maybe this podcast is dog shit. Maybe it's not good. But it was just for the one that matter. The one that like it, you know. There will always be someone who doesn't. And who does. And maybe I just gotta choose what to focus on. Thank you so much for being here today. And if you're still here, thank you very much. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.